Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? Make sure the camera's clean. Make sure that these are clean. And hello, Vernon, Chris, Ma, Opal G. That would be Don, Jeff, Karen, Doug. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I just saw that Opie Rocks is doing a premiere. There we go. It's a little better. So yeah, I'm definitely glad to be off work. Is anybody else fresh off work? Definitely glad to be off work. Still just kind of sitting here. Got everything pretty much set up. We're completely finishing up the school right now for the most part. In Sisters Elementary School. Hello, Patricia's Creations. How are you this evening? So yeah, finishing up the elementary school in Sisters, and pulled a lot of temp fencing, 7 acres of land, and there was temp fencing around all of it. We did that all in one day on Monday. 3 of us for the most part, a 4th one on the forklift. How's it going, Bear? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. And then a lot of low pickup of trash and making sure everything outside is clean and perfect for them. They're about ready to lay the blacktop, get all that good stuff done. School's going to be starting soon for the elementary students around here. I know they're all excited to get into their classrooms and do their thing. See if I can prop this up this way. Or maybe try one of my phone stands. One of the better phone stands I've ever found. A little suction cup shaped piglet. Get them wet, stick them on the back of your phone, prop your phone up wherever. Cheap and effective until they pop off on their own and don't stick. And your phone will go flying. Like this one hasn't been used in so long it might not stick. Oh, it's probably because my phone's broken. Alright. Maybe that won't work. I guess when the back of your phone is cracked, that's not going to work. Did everybody have a good weekend? Anybody do any cool rock hounding? Didn't watch a whole lot of YouTube this weekend. And this weekend coming up, if I don't get repairs done on Friday, Saturday, the van is going into Les Schwab, and it will have new shocks and struts put on. A $1,400 repair. Apparently I don't need ball joints or tie rods or sway bar linkage. I just need some struts and some shocks. So hopefully that goes well, and hopefully I can get it done Friday so I have the weekend free. Otherwise I'll be sitting at Les Schwab for most of the day. I'll be strutting the new shocks. The front end's starting to sound pretty bad for the most part. enough to make me think that it was ball joints and tie rods and that kind of thing. And we'll see after the repairs are made how it truly sounds. And if I can get that done on Friday, there's a possibility I might go out to White Fir Springs for my first time. About an hour and a half away from here outside of Prineville. You see, there's been quite a few videos made of it, but it sounds like fun. And possibly fine. And Vern, say hello to your mother, Charlotte, for me. I just saw that message. And I'm doing alright, Patricia. A little irritated, but that kind of goes with the game. Life can be irritating at times for sometimes no reason. And once again, hello, Charlotte. Good to see you, and thanks for being a fan, a subscriber, and feel free to make comments. I appreciate it. I try to answer every single one of them so far. Yeah, Karen, White Fur. The last video I watched on it was Jared's, and he wasn't very impressed, but he's kind of a professional rock hound, so I think I might be able to find a few acceptable items, and I don't know, I'll do like normal, jump in somebody else's hole and start digging sideways, and maybe I'll come up with something. But yeah, White Fur and I think it's Whistler Springs are both kind of close, same area, somewhere I've never been before. Right? Definitely the experience being out in the wilderness. But I have a feeling my Saturday is going to be tied up with Les Schwab and getting repairs done. I could still go on Sunday, but I'm torn. I haven't been fishing in a while, so I was going to go a little bit last Sunday, but the amount of smoke that was in the backcountry in the area I wanted to go fishing was just thick. And that gets kind of rough on the lungs, even though I am a smoker. That excess smoke hurts. We had a little rain the other night and it knocked it down pretty good. Didn't rain a lot, but enough to keep the dirt wet all night. But the smoke, it was like 85% clear the very next day. I don't know if it put any fires out, but yeah, we got a little. Typical Central Oregon, it might have rained for an hour lightly. We kind of call that a big rain around here. The previous storm a week and a half before that, it didn't even last 10 minutes. It blew right through and everything cruised on by us, or at least here in Redmond. I know they got more rain that way over in Bend, but it was a fast moving storm coming right off the mountains. Yeah, you get a lot on the coast, I bet. I've been through a few of those good storms. And in the minivan, all rocking and rolling just because the wind was so high, and the wind sounded like you was in a car wash for hours. Water from every direction. Fun though. I miss that heavy rain. I grew up with it in the Midwest in Iowa, so I'm used to big storms, and I miss them. I get a little bit of that on the coast, but you got to be there at the right time. I haven't been back in quite a while. I'm ready for another trip. I'm starting to feel the call of the ocean. Want to sit with some waves and look for some cool agates. Somewhere different than my normal. Go maybe mid-coastal Oregon, back in the Bandon area a little bit. I haven't been back there in a while. Just spend a day or two. Alright, what's the phone at? Phone's at 100%. Already, I'm out of sync, huh? Alright, leave that there. That's good there. Yeah, we are back at my spot. Hopefully we don't have any interruptions. Maybe one more thing. So I ended up ordering another large flat rate box of coral. So that'll put me at 44 pounds in reserve waiting to be cut. And then I ordered up 10 more pounds of Malawi baby agates. And then the very next night, I couldn't help myself. I ordered another 10 more pounds. So I got 20 pounds coming up of Malawi baby agates from Africa. How's it going, Tiger Eye? Good to see you. Vern says, me too. You got corals coming on the way, or Malawi agates? All right. Trying to remember how I started watching my live last time. There we go. Alright, that's set up. And then we're zoomed out here. Zoomed out there. Jeffy saw the glitch. Everybody saw the glitch. Probably my internet reloading. Look at the dust storm just from a car driving by. At least most of the time the wind isn't blowing in my direction. So I get some of that dust, but not as much as it could be. Nice and fine dust. Gets all hot in the summer. I go walk in it and sink my feet into it. And all warm and toasty. Nice after a long day of being in work boots. Yep, that good old Dazzle Dust. There definitely is a lot of coral. I couldn't help myself with that one either. A friend of mine wanted some too, so I ordered him a flat rate ship box, and that was right at 15 pounds, she said. 93 bucks shipped. So he's pretty excited about that. Of course, who wouldn't be? So I've got lot number 1 set up, guys. Turn the camera around. That's what was wrong there. I couldn't figure out why it was so zoomed in. All right, lot number 1. Chris, I went looking on the Gem Shop website, and I'm a little late, but they had bulk Tabascos. Well, not bulk. I think they were selling them by the 10 pack, but they were currently out of stock. And they announced them. They sent out an email a couple weeks ago, and at that time when I checked, they didn't have any Tabascos in the hole. They were just trying to sell cut pieces as earrings and stuff like that. And I did put up UV of all 10 lots a few nights back. Some got great views, some didn't get very much for views. And I would like to announce right now that shipping will be $10. And if it happens to go over $10 because you purchased more than a large flat rate bag, then I will pay the difference after 10. But the post office lady said that those flat rate bags are the better way to go for insurance and stuff like that, and it only costing $10.60. I tried to send medium bags that I bought at Walmart, and they ended up being $12. No shipping, no packing number, no shipping number, no insurance, no nothing. She said those would be okay for shipping locally in Oregon, but anywhere else it was wiser to go with the large flat rate bags. So shipping will be $10 this time, guys. Apologize. And all items have been cut. They are not polished. They're all being shown wet. I'm pretty sure you guys all know this. Give them a little bit of wetness again. And then we'll get set up to start the first one. Oh, we've got some nice stuff in it. All kinds of bots. And the Malawis are quite small. Kind of getting down to slim pickings and stuff I would actually call sell worthy. I did my best with these guys. And there you go. Lot number 1. Hand for scale if anybody wants it. Before we do that though, I'm going to give it a minute and grab a water. And that's underneath where you're sitting right now. In some ice cold water. sometimes they're hard to find in a big old cooler. Sit back down. There we go. That was just smooth. Look at that, guys. I let it fall off the van into the dirt. Oh, yeah. That's how you get her done. All right. There is our 2-minute timer. I will say start and start the clock, and then do my best to type that message in as quickly as possible. All right, start, guys. And here we are, another episode of Let's Watch Josh's Tablet Show Us Twice. All bids are starting at $5. I guess I did forget to say that. Very nice, Cheryl. Showed up to you safely, nothing damaged, and gave to your sister for her birthday. That's nice. All right, no bids at 45 seconds. Rocky Mountain Bear slides in at $5. $20. Karen's in for $7. And 3, 2, 1. And stop. And it looks like we have got Mr. Rocky Mountain Bear. Got that one for $10. Thank you, Rocky Mountain Bear. Appreciate it. Write that down here. that. All right, Bear. Lot one. Thank you, thank you. This next coral I cut into 4 pieces. And a tiny little skinny Malawi baby that I also cut into 4 pieces. We'll have a look at this one. This one's got some nice color in it. Some nice druzy botryoidal. That bot hole goes all the way through. And plenty of room to make another cut or two if one wanted to. And there's the other 3 pieces. I think I did all right on the cutting. Slightly off on that, but yeah, it's got some nice colors. Nice druzy. And the nice little end cap. As you can see, it's still got a little dirt in there to clean out. I tried to pick that stuff out, but it didn't work so well. I'm hoping for more of that druzy in this next batch. Maybe some different ranges of color too, possibly. There's your Malawi, and again, kind of small. Some fractures in it. Nice color though, nice banding. And then there's the other guy. Cut into 4 pieces. Cat hair is free. Yeah, got some nice pattern, I think. Nice color. They are small though. Pretty good on the cut though, I think. As far as it being mostly straight. That's super small though, right there. So they might have a pendant and a couple earrings right there. All depends on the person, huh? That one was fun to cut though. I was very happy to see the coloring. number 2. Alright guys, if you are ready, I am set up. So we will go ahead and start the clock. And hit the start a little late. Excellent. Collectible gemstones steps in at 11. Thank you for re-putting the 11 up there. I appreciate it. We do have a little bit of lenience in there up until the stop. When the stop hits, the stop starts the stop, if you know what I mean. Soul coming in at 12. And of course, I got high hopes for the next batch of corals and Malawis. Alright, that's not going to work. And we're coming up on the 1 minute mark. Somebody sliding in with the 1501 collectible gemstones. And we have 45 seconds. Just under 30 seconds. Collectible gemstones, you're holding in at 1501. Karen, 1502 for Karen, says Doug. 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, and Karen cruises on in with the 20. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Congratulations. And write this down here. And thank you very much, Karen. Congratulations. It'll be awesome to see what you've done with this lot. Lot number 2, Karen. I will go ahead and put this up here for anybody that might not have it and want it. This is the email address you can find me at for proper mailing address and info. And this is what the PayPal, the only thing I use, PayPal, the request will be sent from this guy. So, Mr. Gags, how you doing, buddy? And there we go. I'll show that again here in a little bit. We'll Come say hi to the camera, Mr. Jax. Come here, buddy. Come say hi to everybody. Yeah. There's Mr. Jax, guys. He's showing up pretty much every day. He hasn't taken a hiatus in a while. Hello, Lesby Rockin'. How are you doing this evening? Cheryl, I don't remember if I said hi, so I'm saying hi again. And hello, Collectible Gemstones. This is Mr. Jax, one of my kitty cats that live in my minivan with me. How's it going, Dubs? All right, he's had enough. Yeah, that's my buddy there. If they would be offended by my dog shirt, they'd have to live with it. Right. It's just the way it is. I can't find any more cool Walmart wolf shirts because they just stopped carrying them quite a while ago. So now I got to look online a little bit for them. Maybe find some cool full printed wolf, dragon, eagle t-shirts. All right, guys, here we got lot number 3. Some more nice botryoidal druzy in this piece. Hello, Vicky. How are you? It's okay to be late. We arrive precisely when we mean to. This one I had a little bit of an issue getting some of that gunk out, but I will go back after it before I ship it. Nice color though, and lots of sparkles. I believe there was some decent UV in these. And this one's a little smaller. And yet, still a little bit of stuff in there I'll go back after. And then there's the other half of that one. I have to make a note. Lot number 3 seriously needs to be washed better. I think that's about all the cut that would be got on that piece. Wouldn't want to hurt that anymore. Hopefully that little knob stays intact. It's part of it. Here's my squirt bottle. And this guy's quite unique. There's plenty of quartz in it, but them colors running through it make a nice pattern. A little banding on the exterior. And I never thought to look at it with UV, but it's still got an extra slice in there if someone wanted. The other half's kind of thin, but there is still possible, grind that exterior off there most of the way and expose some of the rest of that. go. One more time over lot number 3. Whoa. It's awfully touchy zoom. Alright guys, if you're ready, I am set up. And we will go ahead and start. And start. Time for some more water. Thank you, Soul, for stepping in first at 5 and Collectible Gemstones at 7. Appreciate it. So tomorrow for work, I get to go and set up temp fencing on a 3-acre piece of property. It'll probably take 2 of us 2 days with a guy running the forklift. And it's supposed to be 100 degrees. Uh-oh, I don't know what happened to my timer, but it stopped. All right, so we're going a little longer on this one because I talked and didn't notice that it wasn't running. Everything's still kosher though. But yeah, Friday's going to be warm, and I don't expect tomorrow to be any less warm. There are not many trees on the property. I see Lesby rocking in at $10. Appreciate the bid. That'd be messed up to see that one happen, Karen. Have a fly affect your tablet or your phone. Any touch screen. I know when I was doing the videos the other night, and we just hit 1 minute. When I was doing the UV videos the other night, the moths were off the hook. They were all over. And those guys don't like to leave a tablet alone at night. Once they come in, they're fluttering all over the screen. All right, for this 3-minute long bid, we got any snipers waiting in the midst? Just hit our 25-second mark. they like blood and they like sweat. I haven't cried enough to find out if they like tears. Man, stop. So, going back and looking, it looks like Lesby Rockin' has got it for 10. Thank you, Lesby Rockin'. And there we go. Lot number 3, Let's Be Rockin', $10. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Provided all items are paid for, shipping I do plan on Mondays. Have everything packed up Sunday night so that I can go right after work and ship them. And you are welcome, Let's Be Rockin'. And Julie's dog died. Definitely. How long has she had the dog, Jeff? It's always hard losing a pet. All right, we got lot 4 coming up. 2 2-piece corals, 2 2-piece Malawi, and 1 4-piece Malawi. $15 wow. Well, I'm sure the dog had a great life, but after 15 years, most dogs have to move on. They're quite beat up. Hips are gone, paws are all worn down. Hopefully lived a good life, which I don't doubt. All right, guys, so we got lot number 4. And I worked on this one pretty good, so that little bit of crusty in there and that crusty up at the top, I couldn't get to come out. It might take something a little rougher. There's also this pocket right here. I could not get that out of there. That's like cemented coral is what it felt like. I didn't want to dig too deep in it, and I didn't want to break anything, so I've just kind of left that one for someone who knows their acids better, maybe. Or maybe their pressure tool will clean a little better. And there's coral number 2. This one's quite deep. You can see little botryoidals up there at the top underneath the agate. Same within the middle there. All kinds of little ones at the bottom. This one's going to look sweet polished, I think. And once polished, the UV should pop a lot better. And then here's the first Malawi. All kinds of bands in there. This is one of the 2 pieces. Here's the other side. That's the thickness of that one. Thickness of that one. And there's this guy. Very nice banding and such a small Malawi agate. Good range of color. Here's the other side of that one. Kind of broke off on this end a little bit, and it is quite thin. How's it going, Ryan? That one's got some, it'll be hard to see. It's got some nice little black speckles in it. And then this one I really like. This one I cut into 4 pieces. My cut was a little off for sure too. One of the end cuts. The other end cut. And then another one of the middle cuts. I love how strong the banding was through this entire piece. Totally awesome to see. Give them a little more water. And another look. Yeah, I like all that right there. Right there. That's very cool. Not to mention the other range of colors that is in it. Pretty sure this one did really good on the UV too. A lot of those eye patterns there popped out pretty good. Hello, OP Rocks Liz. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I would imagine you're OP Rock's wife. There's the little Malawi baby, a little finger for scale. They are super small. Small but mighty. All right, and there's an overview of lot number 4. Nope, go this way first. Do that. And do that. All right, guys, if you guys are ready, let me zoom this out a little bit. There we go. All right, and we will go ahead and start, and start. And this time I caught it. I see my mistake there. Hello, Miss Jenny, sweetheart. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Karen stepping on in at $5. Thank you, Karen. Oh, hey, Miss Jenny Sweetheart, I must have thrown that little piece of the 1 gram silver that you sent over. I must have missed it and it went out with the trash. Unfortunately, not much I could do about it after the fact like that. And we are down to 45 seconds with only one bidder. Karen's gonna snag it for $5. That's a heck of a deal, but she sees earrings all up in this lot. Oh, Cynthia stepping in at 7. Thank you, Cynthia. We're under 20 seconds. Hope you're having a wonderful night, Cynthia. Collectible Gemstones is in at 8. And we have a stop. And looks like we got collectible gems for $8. Where's it at? Right up there. Let me move that a little bit. There we go. Collectible gems for 8. Right before the stop. Thank you, Collectible Gems. I appreciate it. Collectible Gemstones. And nice snag for $8. And Collectible Gemstones, if you need my email address again so you can send me the proper information, just let me know. And there you go. Lot number 4, Collectible Gemstones, $8. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, lot number 5 up next. And look at the darkness in those botryoidals. Got a little something down there, but it just isn't much. Looks like just coral. Very nice, though. I like the dark. I was hoping I found a few pieces with that kind of darkness in it. But then right below, I mean, How's that really happen? All in one coral. And there's this guy. Nice pure white botryoidals down here. And then that color inside. And that is quite well washed. As far as I could tell, that's some kind of staining up here at the top. That's not anything stuck to it. And the other side needs a little water. And that pocket does go up underneath there in this flat spot here. That is a botryoidal under there. Can't really see it in the light here, but it's there. And some nice white spots underneath the agate there. I have been going over to a friend's house and cutting these items. He's got a 10-inch saw, just a tile saw, not an actual rock saw. But yeah, I've been ripping through these with that. Been quite fun. For any excess rocks I collect, collectible gems and stones, I keep stored in my 5x7 storage unit. If there is anything I'm needing on hand, I do keep a few items with me, just for pulling out and looking at. The plan is to be cutting on my own and having a cabochon machine too. This one's kind of plain, but it's got so much light coming through it. Let me step out here a little bit. And all those pieces, except for maybe the end cuts, have that much light coming through. Don't drop it. And then here's the other end cut. It's kind of thin. That one's got some nice blue in it. I like that in the center. It is the end cut. And there is a crack going across it, it looks like, right there at the top. Doesn't seem to come all the way through, though. Yeah, I did pretty good for a 10-inch tile saw in such a small rock, I think. That's pretty uniform cut for the most part. This one turned out pretty well, too. Even a little bit thinner. Once I saw the inside and that it was just without banding, I was like, yeah, I'm going to cut this and try it thin. It turned out pretty good, I think. Or as plain as it actually is. Alright guys, let's do another look. And an overview. And good luck, guys. And if everybody's ready, we will start. And start. Maybe I think I'm doing this backwards again. I'm gonna put the start up next and then the time. Soul stepping in right away at $5. Thank you, Soul. Appreciate the first bid. And Soul, that is a Malawi agate from Africa. Just kind of plain as far as the bands go with Malawis. And Doug coming in with 6 and Cynthia at 8 as we breach the 1 minute mark. Doug coming back with 9. And 30 seconds. "15 seconds." Lot number 5. Ooh, Rocky Bear sliding in with 20. Are you kidding me? With the snipe. All right, Bear. Nice sniping action there. Waited till the last second. And just so everybody can see, Mr. Rocky Mountain Bear right before the stop. Thank you again, Rocky. That one's particularly nice, I say. And there we go, Bear. Lot number 5, $20. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Take a minute. It's not exactly hot out, but it is a little warm. Got me sweating over here. Have some more water. I think I'm going to attempt to get another one and not drop it. Let's see how that goes. Success. No dirty water for me this time. Going back in the chat a little bit, guys. See if I missed anything. All right, so what was it? Send the thin slice to Cheryl. Are you sure, Bear? There were 2 thin slices. Does it matter which thin slice? All right, so I got thin slice number 1, thin slice number 2. Do you want her to have 1 or 2? Number 1, number 2. Cheryl gets to pick number 1 or number 2, Cheryl. Number 2. All right. Headed for Cheryl. And all right, that's gonna go in its own bag. For Cheryl. From Bear. All right, I know it'll be backwards on the screen, but there we go. All right, lot number 6 up. The only lot to have an uncut coral. You can see in it just nicely. You just got to decide how to cut this coral. This one coral too is heavy on the agate. Hello, Miss Jennifer Ship. How are you doing this evening? All right, lot number 6 is out, and we will have a look. this one here is heavily agatized. You can see a lot of the agate through the exterior of this coral, and then inside all kinds of red, dark red, light red, see-through red. Then got a bluish white botryoidals down in the bottom. Yeah, cool looking coral pattern on the end of this one, which is a good percentage of it is agatized. Here's the other side of this one. I always like how you can see stuff underneath the exterior agate. This one does have a little bit of banding up here at the top. Cool piece though. Let's see if I can get it to light up at all. Yeah, a little bit. Pull it back out. Put it back in the sun. Yeah, it shines quite well. Definitely a cute little bot hole, but unfortunately that's my mistake. As I was getting the last bit of crud out of there, it popped the tiny little hole in it. So it was complete, but I screwed it up a little bit. And then here's the only piece of whole coral. Whoever buys it gets to decide, and as you can see, it's loaded with white bots. Who knows what'll come inside that? A hard decision on how to cut it, but if I would cut it, I'd try to cut it right there, try to split those two sides of bots, and hope you had something going. And then another tiny Malawi agate that is just stunning. Quartz pocket with crystals, an eye, excellent banding, range of color. Tiny little guy though. And there's the other side of it, even smaller. Even a little bit thinner. I want to find one of these that is just 3-4 times as big. Be pretty cool. And then here's the other one. This one's got some great color, a little more banding, a little quartz in the middle. I like how the side looks with the color in it too. You could grind away at that exterior and reveal some cool stuff. Probably have to leave a little bit of the host rock behind, but and then worry about that fracture running up the right side. And that down there is a little, it looks broken. I don't know if it's fully fractured or what, but you know, more like a pocket. Then there's this guy. The other half of him needs water. Too bad it's got the fractures and the cracks. They're both quite beautiful. A cute little eye with a big face and a mouth. Right there. It's a Malawi minion with jagged teeth. But yeah, that's funny right there. Beautifully funny. Yep. I lock it. I lock it a lot. Alright, get that one wet again a little bit. Do a little overview. One very agatized, colorful coral. An uncut. And two Malawi agates. Little babies. Malawi babies. I do believe 26 people in my chat is a big record. I don't know that I've gone over that yet or come close. Got 21 likes. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. Right. We got that. All right. We'll go like this. All right. So if you guys are ready, we will go ahead and start. Oh boy, we got Karen in at 5, Soul in at 7, Open at 10. Thank you guys. Zoom this in so you can see the clock a little better. Cynthia in at 12. We are breaching 1 minute. Where'd that water go? Hopi in at 15. And under 30 seconds. And we're following this time, not that time. As we can see, I'm doing everything twice. Cynthia slides in at 18 with 10 seconds left. Doug with 21. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Doug snags it away with 21. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, congratulations. Definitely. You got yourself an amazing piece. And hopefully that proves to be just as good. There we go, Doug. Zoom out a little bit. Lot number 6, 21. Thank you, Doug. Very nice last second snag. Alright, there we go. Alright, lot number 7 laid out. Ooh, I'm going to hit the like button for myself for a change. Taking a look at the chat for a minute, guys. Sounds like Doug's been pretty busy like the rest of us. You're very welcome, Karen, and I appreciate the compliment. I try to pick some really good stuff. Alright. Let's have us a look at the next lot. A little more water. Lot number 7. Nice pastel colors, I would call those. Plenty of bots. Might get another cut out of it if someone wanted to. The other half of that one. There is some nice banding around the edge of this one, but they won't show up until you hit them with UV. This next piece got all kinds of small boturoidals in there. Look like frog eggs almost. Some nice boturoidals and color underneath the agate there. And those do actually look like crystals there. Maybe not, just rounded boturoidals. I like that little spray down there. It's got 2 eyes. Is that a goldfish? Got to capture a little goldfish in there. Cool looking piece though. Here's the other side of it. Look at those little white bots underneath. Very, very cool. Some nice depth. Started on the Malawi. The first one's got a little bit of extra quartz to it. That's a nice flow channel. Almost a heart shape. Got the left side of it. That's the end cut. Thank you very much, Bear. I appreciate you sending quickly. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, heavy on the quartz with this one. A little bit of banding. Kind of off on my cut, it looks like, just a hair. There are a few cracks running through it. Looks like I got a little off on the cutting too. And then here's the end piece. Nice see-through, as you can see. Here's the next one. Decent color, a little more quartz, but colored quartz at least. Nice yellow band going through it. This one could take another cut if someone wanted to, or the other one looks just like it. Could make a nice set of earrings. A little more color on this side. Maybe a little more crystalline structure to the quartz. Yeah, about the same size in thickness. How's it going, Bobs? How's your evening? Hope you're doing well. We are currently showing off lot number 7, agatized coral from Tampa Bay and Malawi agate lots. I think I need a little bit more spray bottle action. This one's got a cool pattern to it. I don't know if it'd be worth cutting or just polishing. Here's the other half of that one. And it's that time of the evening where the sun is coming through just right. Get another little look. Get rid of the cat hair as best as possible. Ooh, those dried out quick. Well, they're still good and wet. All right, and an overview. Lot number 7. And if you guys are ready, we will go ahead and start. All right, and there we go. Everybody could use a good goat, right? They mow the lawn quite well. They definitely eat up a lot of grass. We are about to breach the 1 minute mark. Soul in at 5, Karen in at 7, Bob's in at 6. Karen got the lead so far. Come clean the yard up real good, Cheryl. Bob coming in at 8. We just hit the 30-second mark. Cynthia slides in with 10. Very nice. We are down to the last 10 seconds. Who's sniping it? Yeah, no sniper. Cynthia gets it for 10. Congratulations, Cynthia, and thank you very much. Very nice selection of coral and Malawis. Hopefully when going for the polish, everything works out well. It turned out beautifully. And 410. And there you go, Cynthia. Lot number 7, $10. Everybody needs goats, especially if you like goat cheese. I like goat cheese, it's pretty good. I like the way these corals sound, especially when they're heavy in the agate. Sound like porcelain or something. All right, lot number 8 coming up. Click. This one I cut the bottom off first, so potentially a great stander. And it does have druzy botryoidals. A little heavy on the coral side up top. Nice line of white banding around the edge. Rather sparkly too. Here's the other half of that one. You can get some decent light coming through them too. This one's oddly shaped, oddly colored in pastel colors again. It's already dry, it needs more water. Nice dark rim, and if I believe correctly, if I remember correctly, this one had some good UV. Nice stuff going on underneath the agate there. And that's quite a range of colors too. Dark all the way down here with white. Coming into colors I don't even know what to call them. I see some gray mixed with some white. Nice little piece though. Here's the other side. Well, there we got another face. That looks like a bear to me. Anybody else see a bear up there? Looks just like a bear. And then come down to the rest of it. It needs water too. There we go. A little better. Almost made a perfect cut, except for clip that bot and clip the top of that bot. Otherwise, a little over to the edge, and I probably wouldn't have cut anything at all. Yeah, that's a bear. And here's the first Malawi. The other half of that one. Drying out fastly, of course. Wow, you can really see the depth of that band there. Look at the side of it. That's so cool. And a little more water. This one gets quite a bit of light coming through it. Still got room for another cut on one side too, using a thin enough blade. And there is going to be something there. There's the other side of it. Not so well shaped, but got a nice little pattern going on. You need some therapy goats. Help you feel better. Goats would just be cool. Just to have a fenced in yard for them to roam and be goats. Alright guys, we'll have another look. This is lot number 8. They stink and give you pink eye. That's funny. All right, guys, in an overview. And if you guys are ready, we will go ahead and start. And Cheryl starts the bid off with 5. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, don't put goats in your eye or you'll get pink goat eye. But what if you trip and fall into a goat and it accidentally gets in your eye? Rocky Mountain Bear in at 7, Doug in at 8. And we are at almost 1 minute left. Hope you guys have had fun tonight. I'm enjoying myself. It's quite fun. Bear comes with 11. Doug comes with 12. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. I still consider myself a rookie, so thank you, thank you. Oh, I'll remember that for life, Bob. Got to fix your male goat, otherwise they're gonna stink just like a male cat or a male dog. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, and time has gone by. We got 10 seconds left. And stop. And it looks like last bid in was Doug at 12. Congratulations, Doug, on another win. Appreciate it very much and congratulations. I'm a big fan of that Druzy right there. I definitely like the Druzy Botryoidals. So I think you got a really cool piece. Not to mention the other one's cool too. And there you go, Doug. Lot number 8, $12. I had to just double check to make sure I'm spelling your name right. Thank you, Doug, for sending the email. I appreciate it. 100%. Ooh, now we got the only lot that I made up with Crystal Park quartz crystals. Dug by myself at Crystal Park in Montana. I tried to pick some good ones, and the two coral are among the top of my favorites. I'll look at the chat for a minute, see what I'm missing, what you guys are talking about. Definitely freshen up, Bear. We got a good one coming up, I think. You can see a little sneak peek there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I said I wasn't going to get rid of that thing. That's supposed to go on my shelf. All right, first piece of coral for lot number 9. Very nice bit of color. And as I'm standing here behind me up in the air, there is a drone being flown around right now. More than likely, the drone is being flown by the police. They fly a drone around here quite often. What's up, girly girl? What you doing? Yeah, you hear that drone too, don't you? Miss Jinxie too, going to get some food. Nope, maybe not. Gonna come say hi, girly girl. How you doing? How you doing, girly girl? Yeah. Good kitty kitty. All right, back to this. That's a pretty deep pocket right there. Nice, smooth, well-rounded box. Nice color going on the exterior ring there. Show the first piece again, because that right down at the bottom right looks like the flow channel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, one of my more favorite pieces to reveal when I cut it. This one's got a really thin exterior and just nothing but agate. Nothing but agate. Botryoidal pocket. Almost looks like a dolphin, as someone else said before. The other side of that one. Awesome color down here on the tail. Oops, copper's gonna get me. There are some wildfires going on, Cheryl, and they are close, but they aren't big or getting bigger. That little bit of rain we did have helped out a lot. But it wasn't certainly putting out any fires or much for prevention. Yep, these are the crystal points that I pulled out of Crystal Park. That one's got some decent clarity, but sitting in that host rock is kind of sweet, and I haven't fully tested to see if it sits up by itself, but it should. It does so quite fine on the blanket, but when you're trying to put it on a shelf, this one's a little rehealed at the bottom. got a little bit of a coating to it. I'd almost call it a smoky, but I'm pretty sure the color just comes from that, what I would believe to be iron on the exterior. Not positive on that though. Yes, Cynthia, PayPal is the only thing I actually use. I should repeat that more often when I'm doing this, just so everybody does know, especially the ones that didn't show up in the beginning, so that is my bad. And like I said, if anybody needs to see the email address again, I'm more than happy to show it right away. Yeah, that one's nice and clear. So this guy, after you get past the bottom, and there is a little damage, too close. There is a little damage there. Not a perfect point. That one's got some great shape. And one a little bit smaller. A little beat up on the point. Got a couple of dings right there. This one's super clear. Easily see my finger through it, but it is quite beat up. All right, give them a little spray, have another look. Lot number 9, guys. Hope you liked. Some more of my favorite pieces. Hope to get so lucky again. What's up, Mr. Jax? What you doing? All right, a little overview. What do you think, buddy boy? What do you think? You're not up for auction. I no sell. Me no sell. You my kitty. You my kitty. Good boy. That's Mr. Jones. Mr. Tomcat Jones. All right, guys, if you are ready, I am ready. So we will go ahead and start. Oh. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer, for starting the bid off at $5. Yeah, Mr. Jones, I was going to let it slide, Jeff. It didn't bother me till you made a funny about it, and so did Chris. Lesby Rockin' slides in with 10. Thank you. Every time you say Mr. Jones, though, I think of Indiana Jones and the little Asian kid saying, Mr. Jones. That's who the Mr. Jones is when I think of it. Ooh, and we're under a minute already. Lesby Rockin's holding at 10. Short round. Melissa's got some fires going on. Got 15 seconds, guys. I wonder if we're getting some of that smoke from the Northern California fire. All right, looks like Ryan's in at 11. And that is stop for Bob, taking it at the last second for $12. Bob's rocks. And can you guys see that? There we go. Bob is in at the last second. Congratulations, Bob, and thank you. Got some amazing coral, that's for sure. Even if you're not a quartz crystal kind of person, that's some awesome coral. All right, Bob, and there we go. Lot number 9, Bob with rocks, $12. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and I appreciate it. And before we do the last auction of the night, we'll go ahead and put the email address back up there. Feel free to send me an information or email with your shipping information, proper name. And this is where the PayPal will come from. PayPal would be the only thing I use. All right, Alabama. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And there we go. Lot number 10 up next. This coral piece had some nice reaction to the UV. And almost made a perfect cut on the Malawi. Just didn't quite split them colors on that one all that well. Yeah, here's lot number 10, guys. Many different colors, and those bots go deep down in there. Same with over there. See a little bit down there. What's new? A pussycat? Whoa, whoa. Holy guacamole. That's beautiful. The range of colors. And I don't think too many people watched lot number 10 on the UV short I did, but I thought it lit up pretty well. I seemed to notice that after 3 or 4 of them, people got tired of seeing them, and my views went way down. Haven't picked up too many new viewers in the last few days for them shorts either. And then look at the size of that. And that bot down there with the white tip, let me get that rotated. That thing stands up there at least a 1/4 inch high above everything else down there. And the white is in there. This is a nice clean one this time. And that's pretty deep pocket for anybody another piece. I don't know that I would though. Face polish sitting under a UV light if you had the setup would probably be pretty sweet. Dr. Jones. Alright, Malawi needs a little more water. I like that triangle pattern in the middle. Yeah, that'd be cool, blue and white one. I'm waiting to see a red, white, and blue one. That would be completely awesome. And yep, good night, Alabama. Burn. But yeah, you see what I mean on these two pieces. A little different cut, and I might have had that yellow on both sides. You can see I got a little bit of it there, but definitely a little off to one side. I like this side way better. And this one's super dark. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but still got some cut on it if someone wanted to cut it. I cut that one into 3 pieces and did a super thin one, but I got off on my cut big time. But the bands pop out. Got plenty of light that'll come through. Yeah, I think on the next round of Malawi's, I might use Jeff's 6-inch trim saw instead of just using the big one. And not a sling blade. This one, even though it's an in cut, you can see quite a bit of light coming through it. Like that. Turns fiery red in. Get this centerpiece up in that light with a little more water. I almost want to say that this has parallax banding to it. See if I can get it better. And from what I see, especially that centerpiece, it's not really quite showing you what I'm getting with my eyes in the light. But yeah, I like it a lot. Quite beautiful. And one more time for lot number 10. And if you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and start. Took me almost 7 seconds to do that. Karen in at 5, Bear in at 6. Thanks for the quick bids, guys. Karen was first. Hey, Bob's at Harbor Freight Works. Harbor Freight Works. I have an idea to be cutting on the road a little bit, but it involves a really small trailer. After that, it gets expensive. All right, we got Lesby rocking in at 12. You're not first, you're last. Just the first loser. And we are down to 45 seconds. Doug's in with 13. Muzz got the popcorn. Sweet. Yes, that would be very nice. Laser cutter. Personally, cab machine, 6-inch and 10-inch saw inside a tiny trailer with slide out racks for them. That would be beautiful. And 15 seconds left. And looks like we've got Lesby rocking in at 17. Congratulations, Lesby rocking. Thank you very much. All right. Nice piece, Lesby rocking. Nice few pieces. Hopefully you make beautiful things out of these. Take a nice space on your shelf, maybe. That would be awesome. And there we go. Lesby rocking. Lot 10, $17. Thank you again. I tell you, it was a little stressful getting all the shipping and everything down and using enough bubble wrap to make sure that everything was going to arrive safely. One more time. And there we go. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I have a cigarette and some water. Feel free to talk amongst yourself. I'm going to get all these items put away safely, securely. I appreciate everyone that participated, whether you were here or purchased. It was a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to it for the last week and a half at least. But I'll have a little bit of a look at the corals I got left, but some stuff I'm just not going to sell. I was thinking about making up some giveaways with small pieces of coral. Still just as beautiful, and I think they would make good giveaways, you know. And I'm slowly coming up with bags of bits and pieces. One side's, don't know where the other side is. Same with the Malawis. When I cut them, I got to start packaging them even smaller. I was going in threes, but now sometimes when I cut a rock and it's been cut 3-4 times, I got to keep it all separate because sometimes they just blend, or I don't know what happens. I end up with one piece of it missing. The last lot, number 10, Ma went to, oh yeah, Bear did get one lot, 2 lots maybe. Go back, have a look. Bear got lot number 1, lot number 5. Lots not number 1 and 5 for Bear. And I will shoot to do this again in 2 weeks. For what I do have cut on corals, kind of slim. Malawi babies, like I was talking about, same thing. But I also have a lot of it coming in. It's just getting over to cut them. How generous does Jeff want to be? I am going to see if he wants to do a cut session next Wednesday, though, live. Come over and for a couple hours right after work and do some coral in Malawi agate cuts. Maybe we'll have a fresh blade on there by then. Uh-oh. Give me a second. I'll go into the chat and see what's going on there. Thank you, Lesby Rockin', for sending the email. I appreciate it. Have a good night, Jennifer. Be well, sleep well, drive safely, hug your children, your pets. Alright, now I've got those packs back up. It's only fair the last lot goes to Bear. Okay, what do you think about that, Bear? You would get it for the same 17 as she bid, I think. What did you bid? Let me go back here. Yeah, if you want it, I will let you have it, Doug, for the 16 bucks. Just let me know. And if he doesn't want it, Lesby Rockin', let me know if you don't want it so we can, rerun lot number 10. Let me know what you guys are thinking. It took me a minute to get that one. All right, Les, he says, fair says no, it's okay. So are you still good? You did win it fair and square. Sniped it like a pro. So you're good with still having it. Awesome. And thank you for the generosity, the try to be kindness. That's awesome. Love it. Get a few more things put away real quick. Tilt you down so you can see out the back if you would like. All right. Turn this around real quick, show you guys what my kitties are doing. Mr. Jax is up there on top of the van. Miss Jinxie too just stepped around the side. What you doing, girly girl? What you doing? All right, let's be rocking. Have a good night. See you, Ryan. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, everyone. Yeah, it is very nice, Karen. I like the courtesy and the generosity, and nobody's arguing, nobody's fighting, no drama. Plenty of people around to boot out any of the weird people that might be showing up. Mr. Jax. Going through and hooking up a couple more moderators, because why not? You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. It's just good to have you here. Alright, let's shut the back. Slide that over a little bit. And go sit my tired butt down. And give you guys a look at the almost sunset. Ooh, bright as heck. You can't even see the sun. There it is, a little better. But not much. Yeah, Barbara, you missed it all. Good to see you, though. Thanks for swinging in. Of course, we're probably busy, just like we all are. Yeah, it's gonna get a little wobbly for a second. So I set you up here, tilt you forward, level it out, and have some water. Well, that was fun, guys. Heck yeah, appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna attempt to do a live cut session. We'll see what Jeff says. I'll ask him here in a day or two. If nothing else is going on and he's not busy, I might try to sneak in. I should have some 10 pounds of Malawis by tomorrow. Pick them up after work, and too excited, want to dip into a few of them. And I wish YouTube would fix this chat thing. I don't like that the chat disappears on my screen. I'm the one that's supposed to be seeing it all for the most part, responding to it. One of the things I want to do this weekend is go back into Bend and do a hyperlapse of their sunset up on top of Pilot Butte, looking at Mount Bachelor, Broken Top, Three Sisters. Yeah, there's a couple other names in there too, but when it's nice, it's nice. Sneaking around with my Malawis. That second purchase, I was pretty drunk. That was probably the biggest reason I bought them. Like, yeah, when you got 10, might as well have 10 more. I had a couple good weeks at work, so I think I deserved it, and I was very patient on the first 10 pounds of cutting. Hopefully, you get a little bit of clouds in that sunset too, because when there's some clouds, the smoke helps out with some of the reddish colors, but a few clouds in the sky right around the mountains does amazing things around here. And once again, have a good night, Lesby Rockin'. Have a good night, Cheryl. 10 o'clock, sleep well. And yeah, it's definitely hard to lose a pet of any sort, fur or no fur. Some people love their lizards as much as they like their fur babies. All right, Jeff, have a good night, sleep well, drive safe tomorrow. Same as every day. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. And soon you'll be able to put out a video of cutting some coral yourself. You got a better UV light too, so you probably get a couple better videos out of that too. All right, Ma, thanks for being here. Have a great night. Did anybody sneak over and watch Opie's premiere? It was nice of him to show up. I'll have to go back and make sure I watch it. Kind of hard watching Jeff's last live. That's 3 hours long, so I've been trying to skip through and catch some points on it, but that was a great live. I missed it because I was on the road driving out in the mountains, checking out the smoke, and decided not to go fishing. So I didn't even know you were live. And I don't really have any more rocks to show you guys. But we'll show you a couple of the pieces I decided to keep again. I don't even think I looked at these two in UV. I'll have to try to do that soon because I bet some bands pop out of all that agate. This is one of the ones I decided to keep myself, and I haven't fully cleaned it yet either. It's drying out quick. I'll have to hop in back, grab my squirt bottle. Be back in 1 second. There, that's a little better. Yeah, I totally like this one because it's like an old style tobacco pipe shape. And then, yeah, just very deep stuff underneath the agate. Never know though. I look at stuff like this long enough, it might end up in a giveaway. A few people have witnessed the fact that I'm not afraid to give a few things away. Because that one's beautiful, but this one is just, I love the colors. That range of color in the mix. A little bit of banding you can see, but the UV should do nicely. Well, for anybody that purchased and is still there, still here, don't forget to check the phosphorescence on those. Quite a few of those held light and for a lot longer than I was expecting. Didn't quite get the full effect on the shorts I did on them. One of them, I counted a full 3 seconds till I could see light, or till I could not see any more light. Yeah, one side of another of the keeper. There's the other side again. I think total, I've got 2 more that I'm counting as keepers besides this odd druzy botryoidal. Or not even that, it's just a druzy pocket. I went to cut this thing, and all the coral around it fell off and left me that. And that's just odd enough for me to want to keep, put on my shelf for a while. Might even stay in the van for even longer before it happens. But yeah, very odd to happen. I wasn't expecting it. You do get a little bit of light coming through since it's cut there. Did Captain Chaos show up and I didn't see it? Yeah, Amber, pretty wow. I'm hoping for something like that again. This time I'd like the coral to stay on it. Then there's a few other things that I've just been keeping in the van for a while. We've all seen them before. Nice piece of quartz. These are items that used to sit in my center console till I went on vacation to Montana. I wanted to make room. Slightly distracting. Yeah, nice little quartz point. It's kind of a beat up point again. I mean, it's nice and chipped. It'd be nice to grind that point into something I wanted. A piece of petrified wood in the shape of what I think looks like a not only a triangle but a shark's tooth. Very nice bear. First agatized corals. Well, I'm happy I could help you out with that. One of my better Montana finds from my last vacation. Love to do a face polish on that. And actually, it would require an entire polish the best I could get, because that's some nice agate on the outside too. And that one I actually found while hunting with Katie did. That was one of those from the location she took me and Jeff to. Same with this little guy here. And these weren't really too far away from each other. And the Bear Canyon video just come out, so the next one will be with Kate and Jeff at Kate's location, and then I'll probably throw in what we did after we parted. How's it going, Papas? How's your night? And Captain Chaos, good to see you. I finally saw one of your messages. Yeah, tiny little guy. Mostly host rock on one side. Still would make a pretty cool pendant once polished. Round them edges out real nice. And something I've just been keeping with me is the orbicular jasper I purchased from Kyle over at World of Rock Hounds. Very nice piece. Just waiting for a nice little clasp of sterling silver. Turn it into one of my necklaces. Maybe try to figure out how to add it into an existing one. And then just an old beat up piece of quartz with all kinds of crap on it. Heavily damaged. I'm sure some acid would take care of that, but Captain Chaos has got a new video up. If anybody wants to share his link, actually, Captain, you can feel free to share your own link. You have the ability. I don't mind one bit. A little self-promotion is good for everybody. And then here's my 10-pound bonus piece. This was the best one I called out of all of them. I cut this in two, did the polish. I like the fact that there's host rock on it in plenty of places. Bob's, have a good night. Hopefully the storm's not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. This one is going to eventually be one of my pendants, my necklace pieces. It may even go back in for a little extra grinding and a refinish one day. Hoping I don't screw up and break it, because it's quite fractured. But yeah, the other half of this rock went to a kid on a frisbee golf course. Right on, Captain. Thank you for sharing your link. And I gave it to him as his lucky frisbee golf rock. He was grinning from ear to ear. Then I got my yin yang rock, I call it. Thunder egg, not rock. Nice little double. Couldn't believe that when that happened either. White and blue. I did the cut and the polish, and I like the rounded look, so I put the round on it. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. Yeah, this one won't go anywhere for a long time. This is my first real true polish. I did one Malawi agate before this, which I seem to not know where it is. I'm hoping I set it on my shelf, because otherwise it might be lost to the wind. Hopefully hiding in the van somewhere. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally happy, but you can still see scratches here, so it still needs some work, but I love it. Totally awesome. This one I think is petrified wood. I'm not quite sure. I think I've been told already that it's petrified wood. It looks like it, but I don't see too many of the characteristics. I'm not even sure why it's in this bag. Kitties are out playing, Captain. They were in the live a little bit earlier, but they took off, probably out there hunting. This one I'd love to see fully polished all the way around, ground down just a little bit, and then polished. Nice match or pairing of colors. And then here's a thunder egg that somebody has the other half of, but I don't know who. Nobody ever spoke up and said they got this half of my thunder egg. My last giveaway was two people got half of a thunder egg for Buddy Rocks, and me and someone else have one of these. This one I want to get a good polish on, round down the edges. Definitely like that pattern I ended up with. But needs some work. And the last one that a few of us seen before. Totally favorite cuts, one of the first cutting sessions. Another rock I call the yin yang rock. Got the blue druzy on the one end. Smacked this rock with a hammer, this popped off. It left me this piece. Well, that was the other side of the connected rock until I cut it. Nice druzy pocket, beautiful colors. And that's what the inside looked like. There's the other portion of the inside of that one. And then there's the other druzy pocket it ended up with. The sunset is red. We still have a bit of smoke in the air. And let me show that off real quick. And then there's the other end. So full on one rock, two druzy pockets, a little bit of botryoidal formation. It was, yeah, it's totally fun to cut. All right, let's set these over here, over here. We'll hop out real quick and take a look at this sunset. That's what that smoke in the air does, and it gets super red when it's really smoky. Turn the camera around. There we go, that's a little better. Looks a lot better than what I can see with my eyes right now. And it is slightly redder, I think, because of the phone, than what I can see with my eyes right now. Yeah, quite spectacular. It's hard to see off to the right. Let's see, there it is. Look at that mountain there. I want to say that's Mount Washington, and I'm almost positive, but it could also be Mount Hood. There's so many mountain ranges out here. You are welcome. Like I said, here soon I'll go for the Pilot Butte sunset. Do it as a hyperlapse video. Yeah, good old smoky sunset in Central Oregon. Not so close. There we go. All right. Thanks for sticking in with me, guys. Appreciate it. Hanging out, talking. I'm a little blinded from looking directly into the sun, so I'm seeing spots at the moment. Get these guys packaged back up so they are secure. Hope everybody's got some cool things to do this weekend. Hang out with family. Little rock county maybe. Hopefully somebody here is going fishing. Any camping going on? Karen, you going out camping this weekend, or are you live Friday if you're still here? Are you on your normal schedule, or are you guys back out on another adventure? Alrighty. There we go. Hey James, how's it going? I'm not sure how long you've been here, but thanks for showing up. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Every live is an adventure, so you're starting off good. I think I'm gonna go play a little frisbee golf at the bar, our little putt putt. And do a few rounds there and have a beer before I come home for the evening. Amber's gonna play with the Dremel. Very nice. So far so good. Almost time for dinner, and it won't be long after, but after that it'll be bedtime. And back up at 4 a.m. We're all scheduled up. Struts and shocks. Parts should have been there by Monday, and after that they just got to do good work. And they always do. They're a big company. Hopefully they don't back into anybody this time. That would be nice. Always a positive. You're welcome, Tiger Eyed. Thanks for being here. Bear, you out of here too? Have a good night. Be safe. Melt some silver. The other things you do. I've been able to check out a video of yours in a while. try to do that here soon. And I will probably wait and send out some return emails tomorrow. And from there, start getting things organized. And did I tell you guys it was a lot of fun? And thank you. I appreciate it. A couple weeks ago, I was kind of wondering what to do for lives. And then the choral started happening, and that was pretty cool. And it's like, pair them up with Malawis. And I want to be able to polish them so bad. I'd much rather send out polished goods. And of course, all the fun polishing and making it what you want. All part of the experience. Heck yeah. Amber, you out of here too? Have a wonderful night. Then one more thing before I go. Another one of my Malawi agates, one of the better ones that came in that 10-pound batch. Up until today, it had a matching pair, polished and cut by me. And the coworker I gave it to have a look at dropped it, and it shattered. Yeah, unfortunately, the other side was mirror image. Ended up with a great cut and two great polished pieces, but now I'm saddened a little. And now I only have one piece. Yeah, incredible bandings, incredible depth under there. Very cool. Let's see, was this the chunk? Yeah, there's the chunk that is left. But I looked at him and I was like, that's a tiny chunk of my broken heart. Because there were not too many that were that beautiful. But yeah, stunning, I think. Agreed, Captain Chaos. Beautiful. Got fingers crossed for the next round. Yeah, instead of me dropping my rock, it was somebody else. Oh well. Oh well. Now, from now on, that guy wants to see a rock. I hold it. He don't get to. I showed him 10 more rocks like this. Yep, look. Yep, you can see it. Nope, nope. You can't touch them no more. It's like, buddy, that's a $20 rock if I chose to. I don't know that it's $20, but I even wonder if I went a little pale. I'm sure I lost a little color in my face when it hit the ground. All right, guys, it's been an excellent time. I appreciate everybody being here, but I think it's dinner 30 and watch a little. What am I watching? I'm watching The Mandalorian right now on Disney, so I couldn't cry over my rock. There was other people around. Had I dropped it, I might have shed a tear if I was alone. After kicking myself in the butt several times for doing so. Yes, thanks, guys, and have a wonderful evening. There will be a live stream somewhere soon. Another video to watch. Kyle's big weekend sale coming up. They said most everything 25% off. Look forward to that. Hopefully I get to watch some in peace. And everyone else too. Captain Tiger, Karen, Amber. And that's the last few people I see. Bear already left, but adios. James, have a good night. Doug. All right. Peace, guys. Thanks again. And we will see you next week or sooner.